Oh hey, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to share with you how I store my $100,000 plus handbag collection. Stay tuned because soon, I don't know how soon, let's be honest, I need to get my SHIT together and it is far from being together. Can I get an amen? I really want to share with you my entire wardrobe setup. I'm really hoping that I can get that up there. Wow, my jokes are so lame. But without any further rambling and really bad dad dirty jokes, let's get into it. We are standing in front of my handbag storage unit. These are, it's actually quite ironic, and if this doesn't show you my maturity level and where I'm at in life right now, I don't know what else will. Storage is quite subpar, okay? I don't have one of these fancy $1 million wardrobes, but these little storage units are actually from Temple & Webster, and that is an online company. I'll have them linked down below if I can find them. You probably can get them from IKEA and other places like that. I just went with Temple & Webster because I bought a lot of my things for my house from Temple & Webster. I actually have 9 of these stacked up on top of each other. But it gets the job done. And I do leave them out on display. I do like to look at them. I find them quite aesthetically pleasing to look at. When I was still in the infancy of my handbag collecting journey, like when I only had 2 or 3 bags, I didn't have them out display. I left them in their boxes, and that's just because I only had a few. But the more I've gotten, I kind of thought, like this would look really nice kind of laid out. And I know there are also quite a few sites and blogs, especially in the beginning. I remember like people were telling me, no, don't leave them out, like it's bad for them. It's really bad for them. They'll age faster, and that could possibly be happening, but to be honest, I really don't notice. You can store them in the box, out the box. It's just, to me, I think it's kind of personal preference. But if you do store them outside of their box, there are a few things that I want you to keep in mind. So I do have some blinds directly to the right of me. When I do film, I keep the blinds up, but as soon as I'm done filming, those blinds go right back down, especially for the summertime. I do not want any added heat or sunlight to enter this room that doesn't need to, because that is not good for the leather, that's not good for the coloring, that's not good for the longevity of the handbags. And also you'll notice that I have some of them lined up on the same shelf together. That's only because I'm running out of room. I probably should stop buying handbags. I never want these handbags to touch, because if this room gets too hot, if they stay together for too long, I just don't want any color transfer or anything like that. So I do make sure they are, for the most part, separated, or if they are together, I make sure there is a noticeable gap so that these babies aren't going to get physical when I'm not in the room. Physical. I do like to make sure that I give these shelves a dust down every 2 or 3 weeks. You can just see my Chanel boy hanging over the edge here, and I'm going to use this as an example. As you can see, when I film, I tend to take this off. However, when I do store this particular bag, I make sure I actually wrap the dust bag around the metal hardware, just because of how buttery soft this leather is. I just don't want it to get any indentations or anything. I think I saw Mel in Melbourne, she actually uses car seatbelt covers, which I think is a brilliant idea. I'm frugal AF. I'm not trying to spend any money that I don't need to. So for me, the dust bag works. I tend to stuff, depending on what I have around. So I have some bubble wrap in this bag. Some of the bags I just stuff with their dust bags. I try to stuff as many of my bags as I can, just because I think that it helps to keep the shape, because the last thing you want is a saggy bag or a saggy bum. Okay, so do your squats and stuff your bags. That is my inspirational tips for today. If you do enjoy today's video, I would really love it if you consider subscribing, joining our little luxury, obsessed, and disease-ridden family, because I'd love to see you back here for more uploads. You can actually buy handbag organizers to stuff your handbags in. I find that to be a really expensive option, especially if you have a lot of handbags, but that is one option. Bubble wrap, old packaging, old clothes even. You could just use these storage bags that you get when you buy luxury shoes or luxury bags, which is what I tend to do, because I do have quite a lot of them. Okay, so here we are in front of the one of 4 of my little cupboards in one of my DIY wardrobes. Now this is where the illusion will be shattered. I want to share with you actually this little drawer here, so I'm just going to need you to just like get low. Thank you for just taking it down a notch, dropping it low for me. I'm well aware I look like I'm about to start twerking for you. To the window! To the wall!
Woo! Let me see you get low. You scared, you scared. Drop your ass to the floor. You scared, you scared. Let me see you get low. You scared, you scared.
Basically in here, nothing overly special and really not very well organized, but this is a mad system that makes sense to me. I've really just stuffed all of my dust bags for my shoes, for my bags in here. That's just because it got to the point where I started having way too many dust bags and I just couldn't manage them. I couldn't keep them very well organized. And when I go away, I like to just come to this drawer, grab any type of dust bag and use that to store a handbag or a pair of shoes. I know I've spoken about this on my channel before, so I'm gonna be really, really quick. So I used to store all my receipts in random boxes wherever I could store them, and it just got to the point where if anybody ever asked me, how much did you pay for that? Or if I was trying to sell something, I had to literally dig through a ridiculous amount of boxes. I'd had enough. So I went and picked up a little storage drawer set like this, and I got this from Howard Storage World. I'll have everything linked that I can find in the description. I got a label maker and I stuck handbags, shoes, clothing and accessories, authenticity cards, and tags and labels. All I need to do is put the receipt, put the tag, put the authenticity card in the correct drawer. It's a really great way to track all of your excess pieces and excess little things that come with your luxury purchase. Okie dokie. So look, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Please let me know any additional storage tips or tricks that you have that you want to share. Share with me everything in the comments down below. I'm going to have linked right here my handbag collection where you get to see my little babies in more detail. And if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend. And if you have, look, I'm not going to judge you if you want to watch it again. So come join me over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.